The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Now, Herbert. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to the ground after the penalty. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled...
And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Right to the air goes Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rachaad White. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Howell. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive will start on the ground. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now quick throw taken in by Brown.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Howell. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? 1st down picked up.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
We are through one in this wild card rematch from a season ago. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Howell. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Back to throw. Howell. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Shipley. Shipley, the first down, and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you...
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, Gainwell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Gainwell. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Pistol here for Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. To the sideline. Nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 20. line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Howe. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Howell. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's Howell. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken short at about the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Eagles are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the...
This one is going to be picked off. It's James Bradbury.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. No movement from the punt team. No lineup to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
To throw is Howell. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's Gainwell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass?
And he will get into the end zone A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Quez Watkins going to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Howell out of the pistol. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that one is caught. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 49. They'll run here. And he'll be taken down.
And you see the nice pickup here by Bucky Irving, and it's kind of one of those guys, Mike, that we use that phrase, he's quicker than he is fast. You know, you line him up in the 40-yard dash, and maybe he doesn't jump off the page at you, but he makes people miss in the hole. He's got great vision, great instincts with the ball. A lot of that you can't coach, and I'll tell you, they are really high on him.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
This is to Goddard on the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And back deep is Quez Watkins. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Back to throw. Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by 1 here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Second and 11. Herbert down to an E, and that should wrap this one up. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.